This baby brain thing is so annoying. I heard it gets worse when the baby comes. Ready? And action.
What's going on, people then? So we're back in the his house Team Swoduel get to know. So today, highly requested video from you guys, you the people at home. Pregnancy update number 2. My third trimester? Second trimester.
Second trimester. So guys, I'm currently in my 3rd trimester, but in this video we'll be doing an overview of my 2nd trimester. So yeah, my 2nd trimester. Where do we begin? No, I don't know, where do we begin?
From the day you found out you was in the 2nd trimester.
So my 2nd trimester started off around like New Year's period. Yeah, in January. And I believe your 2nd trimester is your longest trimester. And that is with the 2nd trimester, right? I feel like you're kind of in limbo, in the sense that you've gone for your first scan, which was, you know, on your 12 weeks, and up until your 20th week, I believe it is, you're like, you don't, sorry guys, sorry, my eye. You don't see any changes, and your body starts becoming like normal, like, so remember, if you watched our first one, which you better have, guys, and if you didn't, you better rewind, boo-boo.
Check it out, guys, it's a very good one.
I spoke about what I experienced with my 1st trimester, and with my 1st trimester I had slight nausea, I was very tired in terms of sleep. And
would you say you still are tired, or would you say
no, baby, we're talking about my 2nd trimester.
I know, I meant in your 2nd. Okay.
My 2nd timester's finished, so how can I still be there?
Okay, did you feel like in your 2nd trimester that you was more tired?
No, but I'm gonna get to that, that's what I was trying to explain. It's okay.
See, when you try, you just, yeah.
It's fine. For these videos, it's kind of mad because EJ's just my backup dancer. You can talk about his experience.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. I root for Swode, do you know what I mean?
It's a backup dancer.
I cheer for you, but I'm not a cheer.
Anyway.
Moving on.
So anyway, as I said, so everything kind of came back normal. So like I had energy again, I wasn't as sleepy, I didn't feel nauseous anymore. I spoke about how I felt bloated in the 1st trimester, which was because now I know that apparently folic acid, which is what you're supposed to take, I think for your first 15 weeks or something like that, apparently makes you constipated. So I did speak how I kind of had constipation in my 1st trimester, and that made me feel bloated. So in my 2nd trimester I had come off of those vitamins, and I no longer felt bloated, I never felt constipated or anything. So I didn't feel sleepy, I felt like yes. Like some days people will be like, yeah, after you're meant to be pregnant, whatever, but people didn't really know I was pregnant, right? Still. And then yeah. So for me, the 2nd trimester was it started off kind of weird, because it's like, not that you don't think like, am I pregnant? But it's kind of like, there's nothing that shows you you're pregnant anymore. Like, you don't see a midwife that often. You've had one scan, the baby don't kick yet. Your belly, some people's belly might be big, mine wasn't. And yeah, I just felt like, oh, okay then. Like, you just had to be extra, you had to make sure you were being vigilant to just not do too much. And yeah, I think in the 1st video I spoke about how my appetite really went in my 1st trimester. In my 2nd trimester, I don't want to really say that I've had the craziest appetite in this whole pregnancy. Anyway, I haven't. My 2nd trimester, I wasn't that hungry, but I made an extra effort to eat more. Guys, I finally got my churros. You don't even know what it took to get these churros. I'm so happy. That was the reason I came to Winter Wonderland. I've only got 3 left, so it doesn't look like relatable. I'm happy. Now I'm gonna get me a German sausage hot dog. I'm so embarrassing. Come on. Come on, EJ, help her. Oh my God. EJ, help. EJ, help her. Don't worry, EJ will help you. Stop. I'm so sad because I've eaten some of my hot dog and then it dropped on the floor and then it all boomed and smashed on the floor, and then I was sad, and then EJ said he's going to give me a little bit of his. So he's gonna eat it and then leave me some. Like conscious of eating and not eating and all that stuff. I try to always have breakfast and stuff like that. Oh, and what else? Second trimester was a long one, man. The second trimester also is when I revealed that I was pregnant, which was the following month, which was February.
That's actually kind of funny because everyone thought, like, when we announced it, that Swoddy was like a few weeks pregnant. I was like,
yeah.
what, me? You bluffing?
It's so crazy because even now, when people say to me, oh, how long do you have left? Yeah. And I told them like a few amount of weeks. Yeah. They're like, what? That went quick. I'm like, no, you found out when I was like 5 months pregnant, that's why.
Trust me, daddy.
Literally, I'm like, I don't know, it's not a thing like, sorry, guys. Yeah, it's not a thing that you don't want to tell people. No, you don't want to tell people, it's not that deep.
No, everyone's heart's genuine, you don't know who's
no, it's true, and you just kind of have to, and not just that, pregnancy is a personal thing, isn't it? So you want to kind of like get yourself kind of together, because I think it's easy to drop the ball and let yourself go. And I remember one time I went to my mum's house, I was in my first trimester, and I had like finished work and I went to her house, and then she said to me, why do you look like that? She was speaking in Korean, and I was like,
so you speak in Korean, it's like how she said it to you. Go on.
She said, what to make you, like, what did she say? She said something like, I want to say what she said. She said something like, she was like, what to make you look like that? Or something like that. I was just like, what? She was like, why do you look like that? And I was like what? And then she just turned around and said to me, you're not the first person for get belly. Like saying I'm not the first one to be pregnant. She was like, and then she was just like, no, let yourself go. Like, don't let yourself go. And I was just like, what? Damn!
Still not good for your man.
For my mum to say that. So second trimester, what?
Flick.
Certain days I'll go into the salon and my friends, where I work with my colleagues as well, Gina and Cass will be like, where you going? I'll be like, nowhere, but you just picking me up later, so you know, that look cute, that'll fleek up, because I had more energy to do that now.
Spice up here, man.
When you beat your face for your baby daddy, your baby daddy, your baby daddy. Yeah, like just, and it'll be like, what, are you not going somewhere? I'll be like, no, we're just going back home. But you kind of honestly have to not try and drop, because I think it's easy to let yourself go because of how you feel emotionally exhausted, physically exhausted, and sometimes mentally exhausted. And then in my second trimester, it was really overwhelming if you're thinking about baby prep. For me personally, I've always thought I was a maternal person, but to prepare for a baby, I was confused. Like, I was like, oh, so what do I get? Like, when do I start getting it? What do I do? How do I do it? It was just so overwhelming, and every time I had to make a list, I literally be like, forget it, let me go and watch Love and Hip Hop or something like that.
Or
because
Scandal.
It would overdo, like it would literally, I just couldn't, literally. It used to just make me think too much, and I used to be like, oh no, this is stressful. So I kind of like just kept on delaying it. And one day my mum was like, no, don't worry too much, like, you know, maybe start buying things when you've got about 3 months left to go. And she was just like, you know, take your time, make a list, and like, as you make your list, you'll notice then different things, and look around, do research. And everyone was just kind of encouraging me and saying to me, you know, there's no right or wrong way. There's no way to know that, you know, you're doing, or what your baby's gonna need per se, as in the brands and all that stuff. Like, don't worry too much about that. Even with nappies, right? So we've been buying all this baby stuff. Like, I've got a few more things to buy, and nappies are one of them. And people are giving me bare different brands. Like, I was like, oh, I just see Pampers everywhere. Oh, wow. Sorry guys, he's about to do it out 6 more times, so I'm not gonna bless him yet. I know my man. But yeah. Why are you trying to stun? Why are you trying to hold that one in?
I'm trying my best.
It's coming.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, people have told me so many brands, so my mom just advised me, you know what, at the end of the day, there's loads of good brands. I thought it was just Pampers. Apparently Huggies have been discontinued from England or Europe or something. Well, I think the UK, and they're just European, so they're not sold here no more except for in Costco. So I'm just gonna go and buy all the brands and make a packet of each one and see what works for my baby when the baby comes. I think that's a smart thing to do.
We've been recommended Aldi, Lidl,
Huggies, Pampers. Some people say that Pampers aren't that good, that they make the baby the sag and all that stuff, and they're not durable. So yeah, so you guys, if you're mummies or if you're first time mummies and you find something
comment down below, especially if you're in the UK.
If you find that it works for you, please let us know what brands y'all think be popping. Because I'd like to try them out, really and truly. Yeah. So my second trimester I really enjoyed in the sense that I felt like, okay, I'm pregnant now.
Sorry, about to blow my nose out.
I felt like, okay.
Bit of tissue.
You what?
Bit of tissue.
You nasty. But yeah, I felt like, yeah, I'm pregnant now, like in the middle-ish end of the second trimester, because I got like the little dark line on my stomach. And I was like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna be someone's mummy. And then the second scan, me and EJ was besties.
Oh yeah.
We was besties, and we were so happy. It was just so nice. Literally, it was just really nice that not because we was besties, just because baby was a little bit more active and it was bigger, so all the features were more vigorous. And I don't know if I told you lot, yeah, that obviously I'm a newbie, so when we went for our first scan, I forgot to ask the sonographer for pictures, and they didn't give me no pictures, so I literally had 0 pictures of my baby. And it's like I left the appointment and then I called the hospital because I was just like, excuse me, like I was like, the sonographer didn't give me no pictures, I'm a first time mum, I didn't even remember to ask, I didn't know I was supposed to ask because he didn't make any mention of it. What can I do? They promised me that they were going to call me back and they were going to just do me a favour and get it printed and I can come and collect it the next day. Till today have I heard from them.
So moral of the story is baby number 2 is going private.
Hallelujah! I'm joking. Honestly, my hospital hasn't been bad to me so far, except for that kind of frustrated me, but that was more because some people be like, oh, but you should have said, but I'm like, how would I have known?
Exactly.
I'm a first time mum. It's not like I've ever been in that predicament or been around someone that's gone for their first scan, so I didn't know. Anyway, so second one, we got loads of pictures, we got like maybe about 12.
Yeah, to compensate.
Yeah, and they just gave it to us. And we had 2 appointments for our second scan. One was because, was it because was that the one when you were there or when you weren't there?
No, I was there, but
when you were parking the car. So one was that we were like 10 minutes late, and they never told us that the second scan's meant to be half an hour long.
Yeah.
So she just done the 20 minutes and then booked us in for the other 10 minutes, like a few days later. No, it was like a week and a bit later.
Something like that, yeah. So
it was just nice, you even seen the difference, and she gave us pictures on both dates. And that was nice, and yeah, the baby was like beautiful. Of course I'm gonna say that because of my child, innit?
She couldn't even add up to 10. Right, let's go this way. Fast, be fast, very fast. Yeah, we're doing a legal crossing.
In America they call it jaywalking or something, I think, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway guys, we just came from our scan. Second ultrasound.
We're gonna have a buff baby. Speaking
a bit like well, he's definitely got EJ's nose, because that nose from the profile was really straight.
But my nose buff though, isn't it?
Well, there's nothing wrong with EJ's nose. I like your nose, but I said he and I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, we don't know. We want it to be a surprise.
Today's a he, tomorrow's a she. Baby.
The baby. Baby.
Oh yeah. Baby was being naughty. He didn't want to show his or her face. Full on the camera, so we only got to see that on profile.
Yeah.
But baby looks beautiful.
That's all that matters. And baby's healthy as well, so we give God thanks and praise for that one. That's all I want.
I'm not gonna have it any other way.
Any other way.
When you have a situation, and a situation doesn't necessarily mean anything negative or positive, but you have to declare what it's gonna end up being.
You speak into existence.
And I've said from the word go, when I found out I was pregnant, that I've declared
and decreed
it's going to be an amazing one, and to God be the glory.
Amen.
I can testify that I don't know what a bad pregnancy is or what a great one is, but for me, mine's been glorious.
And long may it continue, and long shall it continue as well.
And my labour's going to be glorious times 50. It's going to be a testimony of God's goodness, and God's going to be there with me.
Well, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
But not even just that, yeah. And it's like the baby was really like had like a really Like, I think
some personality.
But it had a lot of personality. And I'm just like, every time I've seen the scan, I'm thinking like, this is a boy. But the whole world, literally like about 80% of people are telling me I'm having a girl. Majority of my family, only my brother doesn't think I'm having a girl. I mean, only my brother thinks I'm having a girl. Everyone else in our families, I don't know about your sister though, but everyone else in our families think we're having a boy.
Well, you've got 50% chance in it, lucky dip in it.
Yeah, I kind of thought, every time I've gone to the sonogram, I felt like I was having a boy. But I mean, I don't mind, I'm happy with anything.
Same, in my
I've
hearts of hearts.
always wanted a boy, like my whole life. And like now, in my hearts of hearts, a little bit, I'm like, I want a girl.
Secretly, in my hearts of hearts, yeah.
Wants a girl.
My heart's leaning towards a girl, but if God gives us a boy, then amen, do you know what I mean? We're going to celebrate, hallelujah. But I guess a lot of the African mentalities, you need to have a boy first or whatever.
Forget that. I want what God wants for us, because He knows we're going to be able to manage, and He knows what's going to be an asset to us and why we need to have a boy or a girl first and so forth.
That's it. Because when everyone asks me, "Oh, what do you want, EJ?" I'm like, you know what? Like, I just want a healthy baby. No, that's seriously, because again, you can say you want a boy, you want a girl, but God forbid, say they have issues X, Y, Z, or complications. That's when a healthy baby. God forbid, literally. So, you know.
Yeah. I literally want my child to be God's own. Well, my child is God's own. Like, even the word of God says that, you know, God knew our destiny. He knew our life before, or when we're even in the, was it the bottom of the womb, or basically when we're being crafted, even before you're being crafted in the womb. So I know God already knows who this baby is. It's God's own.
Exactly.
But yeah, so my second trimester there. So when I got the scan, I was just so happy. I'd look at the sonogram pictures, and that's when I started feeling a little bit more attached. Coming towards the end of the second trimester, I started feeling like little shudders, little fluttering and stuff like that. And I was like, is it me or is it you? And I'll be like, baby, is that you or is it me? Like, I started trying to get a connection, but it was hard. Like, I was just like, what's going on? And it would be like, flutter, flutter, flutter. And I'll be like, is that me? And each will be like, let me feel. And I'll be like, you can't feel it. I can just about feel it inside me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a bomb, you know what I mean?
No, literally. And then I found that later on, like maybe in week, sorry, I have to do the calculation. So 1 to 12 is first trimester, 13 to like 20 something.
I've done an exam on this recently.
Or 26 or whatever. Coming into like maybe, I was at 21 weeks when we allowed it, when we announced it, right?
21. 21.
No, I'm lying.
23.
Yeah, maybe actually I was about 21 weeks maybe, or 20.
I don't know why.
You're doing too much, that's why. That means I was almost, no, I wasn't.
Are you sure?
Babe, that's not possible. We announced it in February.
Okay, moving on.
It couldn't have been.
I feel like it was 20.
But anyway.
So about 23
It's not 23, I can tell you that much. I know it was either 20 or 21 weeks.
Maybe because I wore
4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, I was 20 weeks. I was literally 20 weeks when I announced it. And I was going into my 21st week, literally. Yeah. And come to like my 26th week, I'll be like, Emmanuel, touch this, feel that, oh my God. And now I'm like, babe, if I rest on my belly, the baby will kick me and you'll see my hand like bounce. And I'll just be like, it's not your body, it's mine though. Like, I can put my hand where I like, kind of thing. Like, I'm just like, I don't know.
My child's due to be a footballer.
Yeah, if it's a boy, hopefully.
If
it's a girl, I just hope she's sweet and innocent and everything I wasn't when I was a teenager.
She might be a ballerina.
Literally. But no, so as I was saying, in the sonogram, I felt like the babies definitely had EJ's nose, because my nose is quite flat from the side view, and the baby wouldn't show us his full face, right? It kept on doing this.
Yeah, no.
Like, literally,
Maybe
had
was
to
on
get
some
up,
attitude trip, literally.
and it had its legs crossed, so we weren't going to find out what it was anyway.
Yeah.
But we couldn't, even if we wanted to, on that scan. And then the next time I came, literally I had to jump, and I was jumping, and then they scanned it again, and it had like a little bit more of its face showing, and it literally like just turned. So she literally, the sonographer clipped a picture as the baby was turning its head this way, and then we have a really cute defined picture of its profile. But no, I think personally the baby's really got my face shape. Like, it's got like a love heart shaped face, especially when I'm not pregnant. I think I look a little bit swollen right now, but you know, pregnancy and stuff. But yeah, yeah, I'm excited to see what the baby looks like. I'm excited to see what the personality's like. You know, I'm just excited. I'm getting more and more excited as it goes. And second trimester, I definitely started feeling more of a bond because of the kicking. And if I touch it, sometimes it'll stay there. If I'm heavy-handed and push, it would just like vanish and go like to the back of my stomach or something. So yeah, and I started like learning its pattern. So come like around 11 p.m. when I'd be winding down, getting ready to lay down, that's when the baby wants to be fully awake, fully doing disco night.
That's my child.
That's definitely not your child, that's my child. Because I'm a night person, babe. Come night time, that's when you want to sleep.
Had a long day at work. Worked hard. What with the bacon?
Anyway guys, the baby's wide awake. And people keep saying to me, yeah, you know that's going to be like their routine, like when they like are, you know, out in the world, in life and living. And I'm like, damn, thank God I'm a night person, EJ's a morning person, so by the grace of God it works out in our favour.
Let's see, because plan,
yeah,
things change.
And also I believe that the child's going to bring discipline in different ways and cause us to be more structured and stuff, which is good. Yeah, so in my second trimester, oh my God, this child made me nocturnal, like EJ's sort of person anyway, like when his head goes on that pillow, he's gone. Like, I mean, I'll be like, yeah, so babe, so you know today, like, no. And he'll be like, so I'm tired now. And I'll just be like, oh, we just got in the bed. Like, I wanna talk. So certain times that I would watch something on a laptop, be on my phone or whatever. And then one day I just realized that, hold on, is it really 4:45? Can I really hear birds chirping? I said no, and it started happening over and over again in like a whole week. Then I thought, you know what, let me just stop entertaining it. Let me not put on the laptop, leave my phone. So I would literally turn off the light, be in the dark. Guys, believe you me, EJ's sleeping, I'll be like this, just looking in the dark like, for hours.
That's nuts though.
Like, to the point where I'll just be like, no, this is getting me mad. Like, sleep, we're out now. Like, I would not sleep until sometimes bright, broad daylight. Literally, and I was just like, oh. Then yeah, that went on for a few weeks and then it stopped. Apparently that can happen, I don't know why it happened, but yeah, it stopped. Now I'm fine again. And then, what else was I gonna say? There's so many things. Oh, my cravings, guys.
Yeah, share with them.
Ooh.
Let them know.
So yeah, why am I so passionate about my craving now? My second trimester craving was ice lollies. Oh my God. If I can find the clip when I bought about 10 packets of these 5, there's these specific ice lollies. You can find them in Sainsbury's or Tesco. Woo! I would have like 4 a day. It was so bad, like I would have one after the other. EJ like would run me a nice hot bath. In my second trimester, I feel like I had a hot bath like almost every other day. So I'd shower in the morning, I could be at home, or I could go to the salon and do work, and I'd come back and EJ would set me a nice bath.
You know what's funny? It gets to the point whereby my phone will ring and I'll see Swodzdiamonte's name and I'm like, oh, what does she want? She's got a craving. We'll talk and she thinks she's smart. She'll talk, get to the end. And babe, can you get me those ice lollies? Or babe, where are you? And if I say where I am, oh, you can go to Tesco's to me, get me the ice lolly. Oh, man. Yes, man. See, these cravings are mad, you know. I have mad trouble. Hey, mad places.
Ice lollies.
Ice lollies.
Even one day, like he was out and I was like to him, oh please babe, there's this like ice cream dessert parlor place called Cravings. And I was like, I really want creams, right? So when he got there, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted. So I said to him, can you get me a waffle with strawberries, I think, and Nutella? So he got it, dropped it here, home, and went back around about his business. Literally guys, believe you me, I ate a few strawberries and I was like, I don't even want this. And EJ came back and was like, so did I really leave all the way where I was? Come and drop you creams, ADB. And I was like, well babe, I don't know, I thought I wanted it, and then when I had it, I just didn't want it.
So I would have left you just to drink water.
Yeah, I know I got a good man.
Water and Gary, no sugar.
I got a good man, you got a good woman. Okay. Yeah, and also, second trimester, the dime bar milkshakes from Mel's.
Oh yeah,
midnight munchies.
If you haven't tried them out, you need to try them out. That was Swodzdiamonte's second trimester craving,
ice lollies,
addiction,
and milk, and that munchies,
rolled
dime
into one.
milkshake.
Yeah. Dime bar. Got to a point whereby it's Swode, you want a dime
They
bar.
knew me. They'll be like, oh, extra.
Extra.
And I'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, thanks, guys. I love them. And they're like, everyone knows I'm an Oreo milkshake type of girl, but what? Mel's milk munchies.
If you haven't had a dime bar, you ain't living life.
Milkshake is,
that.
woo! It's just shandy.
I recommend.
It's a lot. It's good, really good one.
Got a girl speaking in tongues, that's how deep it is.
Sorry guys, I need to adjust. Woo! God.
Your hill,
Yeah.
Pregnant.
Second trimester, I think I spoke about being out of breath all the time in the first trimester. That's like kind of subsided coming towards the end of my first trimester. So unless I'm actually doing something really physical right now, I don't really feel like I'm that out of breath when I talk. What do you think? You probably, I might just be
You're
used to
alright.
it.
It was more second trimester, I'll definitely say.
No, I thought it was my first trimester. I couldn't even help myself. I'd be like,
Well, yeah, it's nice still.
my first trimester, like, people was like, why are you panting? Where you coming up? I'd be like, nowhere. I was just walking normally. No, literally. So, yeah. So that short of breath thing, I think my body started adapting to it at the end of my second trimester, because apparently your lungs and everything get squashed up, so your stomach and your womb grow massive or big, and that kind of pushes your lungs to the side or whatever. So yeah, but overall, like, I love my second trimester, except for the fact that in March I found one stretch mark on my belly, and guys, like, genuinely,
And she went into
I basically cried. Okay, I cried within. But I genuinely have not missed one day of moisturizing my stomach with shea butter, castor oil and bio oil since I have since I found out I was pregnant. And then I found a stretch mark and I was confused. I was like, I genuinely don't really have mad stretch marks on my body, except for like my hip area, which is probably normal for boys, girls, everyone, because that's where our body tends to stretch. Mad. I literally cried. Anyway, since then they've quadrupled or 100 dupled. They're not even, everyone's like, you're so dramatic. My point is that, yeah, he just gonna say that because he loves me for me and it's just a stretch mark to him. But for me, I'm just like, yeah, but who told you I don't want to do bikini?
Yeah, but
who told you I don't want to do bikini?
Keep it natural, man. Let me see some stretch marks on those curves, man. Let me know what's real. Let me see some stretch marks on those.
My body's real, boy. It needs work.
Oh, dumb. But nah, you know what? It's so funny, because even from a male perspective, so for the fellas, the mandems, what you find that is you have to be patient with all. And like she said, even she's complaining about these stretch marks, and I'm mad, so what? Who cares? You have to let up, make sure you're sure that, yeah, babe, it's alright, man, don't watch that. Man still love you same way. Man still draw stretch marks for you, so good, you get me? I'm still passing share bar onto that for you. You know, when they're calling you at mad times, you're out with the lads or the man, we just at work. She's like, oh, babe, when you make back, could you get me this and that? You know, obviously it's just their craving, you just gotta understand. You know, even when they get a bit, what's the word? Erratic.
Babe, I think you're so dramatic.
I did the right one.
No, hold on.
I'm having my moment now.
No, because I genuinely believe, yeah, I know some women can be hormonal, yeah?
Go on.
I genuinely believe that in my pregnancy, I have not been like crazier than I usually am. Not saying I'm crazy, so but guys, I haven't been like, I told you to get me ice, Dolly. I've not been mad.
For her to say that, I don't know. Happy wife, happy life.
Be serious, babe, man.
You know what I mean?
Because you always do.
Look at. No, but I said something that you come on want to make argument tough.
No, I want you to come and I want you to say for real.
No. Yeah, so they say she doesn't reckon she's been as
serious.
Nutterish.
I think I'm not saying I'm a nutter in real life, but I feel that I am kind of like, you know how I am. Like, I'm normal, but I haven't been.
No,
I'm making myself crazy.
If you spend a day in the life of Swode, yeah.
I'm hilarious, Emmanuel. You know I'm funny.
Yeah, but they're hilarious, but you are. But sometimes I'm like, are you alright? Like, sometimes when she gets in the moment, I'm like, nah, big man.
What, just in general?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
normal.
Sometimes I just have to check her like, big man, like,
Loud.
are you alright? Like,
I'll be like, don't call me big man.
Like,
Amanda,
are you the man or am I the man?
No, you need to be the man. I'm not trying to.
I stay being the man.
Yeah, no, he does a good job. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's been so, especially in my second trimester. It's not like I have been ill or nothing, but he's just been very, very, very attentive to me. Some days I feel like because it's so much pressure for them to kind of focus on us. I feel like some days he's had these moments when he wanted it to be about him. I'm just like, lie, man. These are I'm not saying about you.
What moments?
Push would say that. As soon as there's a plot, like he will just be erratic. Sometimes I'm just like. And I just wait for him to have his moment finish, and then he comes back and helps me out and stuff. Like a few times we had disputes, and he knows like sometimes I don't struggle, but it's not really a nice feeling when I'm stretching over the bath to reach the bath thingy. And
I stay 10
one time he told me that he wasn't going to do it for me, and no, he said he was going to do it, but he just was taking mad long. I was thinking, are you mad? I'm tired, I'm flustered.
See, the raw sweat is coming out. Go on.
I said, I'm tired, I'm flustered that you're telling me to wait so that you can watch fantasy football or something like that.
I kid you not, she didn't say it like this. She didn't say
I didn't say nothing to him. I remember that day, I didn't say a word to you. I literally walked to the bathroom, rinsed out the tub, and ran my own bath. And then he rolled his eyes out to say, after she could have waited. I was thinking, nah, I'm tired. I literally just want to go to bed. And I got into like a habit. He spoiled me, literally. He used to run my box every day.
See, that's like, yeah, man them. Hey, don't spoil women, you know, keep them on their toes.
Spoil a woman. You still keep them on my toes, but you
keep them on their toes. Yeah.
Spoil your old man, yeah.